My entitled girlfriend gave me an ultimatum after accusing me of getting her a fake Gucci bag, so I broke up with her, and now she's begging me to take her back. We'd been dating 6 months, and honestly, things were good. She worked at a dental office, I'm in tech sales, normal relationship stuff. Then one Saturday, I was killing time at this vintage consignment shop downtown while my car was getting detailed next door. She texted asking where I was, so I sent her my location. 20 minutes later, she walks in and immediately gravitates to this blue Gucci shoulder bag in the display case. She's holding it up to the mirror, saying it's absolutely perfect and matches everything she owns. The owner wanted $80 for it. I didn't think twice. My girlfriend was happy, I made her day worth it. She wore it out of the store and posted 3 Instagram stories about it that afternoon, calling me the most thoughtful boyfriend ever. For 3 days, everything was great. She brought that bag everywhere, took it to brunch with her friends, carried it to work, even slept with it on her nightstand the first night like some kind of trophy. Then Wednesday evening, my phone rings. She's immediately screaming so loud I had to pull the phone away from my ear. Her coworker, Molly, apparently spent the whole lunch break examining the bag and announced in front of everyone that the stitching pattern was wrong. Fake Gucci. My girlfriend was humiliated. She's yelling that I tried to pass off a knockoff as real, that I embarrassed her in front of her entire office, that everyone's probably been laughing at her behind her back for 3 days. I tried explaining I had no idea about the brand. I just thought she'd like the bag. She cut me off. She said if I actually cared about her, I'd fix this. She'd done research, and a real Gucci bag in that style costs $2,400. She wanted me to buy her the authentic version by Friday, or she was done with me. I asked if she was seriously giving me an ultimatum over a bag I bought her as a surprise gift. She said yes, this is about respect, and hung up. I sat there for a minute processing what just happened. Then I texted her that we're done. She actually laughed in her response, sent back 3 crying laughing emojis, and said, good luck finding someone else. An hour later, my phone started blowing up. Her friends were calling me a cheapskate, saying I deliberately humiliated her. Then I saw why. She'd posted on Instagram a photo of the bag with a caption, when your boyfriend buys you fake Gucci and thinks you won't notice. The disrespect is real. Guess I know what I'm worth to him. It had 200 likes already. Comments were brutal. People were calling me broke, saying she deserved better, telling her to dump me immediately. My sister Stella called me at 11 p.m. She's a senior fashion buyer for Nordstrom and had seen the Instagram post through mutual friends. She was pissed on my behalf, but also confused. She asked me to describe the bag in detail. The color, the hardware, the interior lining, everything. Then she asked where I bought it. When I told her the name of the vintage shop, she got quiet. She said she needed to see this bag in person. The next morning, Stella drove to my ex-girlfriend's apartment. I'd texted my ex saying my sister wanted to see the bag to verify it herself. My ex agreed, probably thinking she'd have another witness to how cheap I was. Stella spent 20 minutes examining every detail with this jeweler's loupe she brought, taking photos of the serial number inside, checking the zipper, studying the stitching under a light. My ex is standing there with her arms crossed, looking smug. Finally, Stella looked up and asked my ex who told her it was fake. My ex said her coworker, Molly. Stella asked what Molly did for work. Turns out Molly's boyfriend manages a knockoff handbag kiosk at the mall. Stella actually laughed. She pulled up something on her phone and showed my ex. It was an authentication database for vintage Gucci. The bag was real. A 1997 limited edition from their Monaco summer collection. Only 500 were made. Current market value, $200. My ex's face went white. She started stammering that she didn't know, that Molly seemed so certain, that this was all a misunderstanding. Stella just packed up the bag and told her the authentication would be emailed to her and left. I had the official paperwork sent to my ex's apartment that afternoon. Then I took the bag to a luxury consignment store Stella recommended. They offered me $3,000 cash on the spot. I texted my ex one photo, the receipt showing I'd sold the bag that morning for $3 grand. My phone rang 5 seconds later. She was crying so hard I could barely understand her, saying she made a terrible mistake, that Molly lied to her, that she'd pay me back the $3,000, that we could work this out. She loved me. She never meant to hurt me. Please, could we just talk? I told her the buyer seemed really happy with her new vintage Gucci and hung up. Then I blocked her number. Her Instagram story is still up though. She never deleted it. I check it sometimes when I need a laugh. The comments aged beautifully.